A running joke in Roadhouse 2024 that foreshadowed the remake's most absurd death raises the question of whether crocodiles are actually native to the action movie's Florida setting. Starring Jake Gyllenhaal as Dalton, Roadhouse 2024 is a remake of Patrick Swayze's 1989 movie about a tough bouncer hired to tame a rowdy bar called the Double Deuce. Although the basic premise is the same, some details like the bar name and Dalton's backstory in Roadhouse 2024 are different from the original movie. In addition to making Gyllenhaal's Dalton different from Swayze's in the 1989 Roadhouse movie and naming the bar after the movie title, the remake is also set in an entirely different location. Instead of revisiting the original movie's Jasper, Missouri setting, the Roadhouse remake takes place in the fictional town of Glass Key in the Florida Keys, a string of islands off the southern tip of the Sunshine State. Because of its South Florida setting, the repeated emphasis on the crocodile-infested waters in Roadhouse calls into question whether these reptiles are really native to this particular region. Roadhouse's crocodile death makes sense, they live in South Florida. Brant's henchman Del gets eaten by a crocodile in Roadhouse. The first mention of crocodiles in Roadhouse is by the titular bar's owner, Frankie, after she lets Dalton crash on her houseboat. Frankie warns Dalton to watch out for the crocodile that ate the dockmaster's Pomeranian, Shancy, the year before. In the next scene, Dalton is warned about the crocodile again by the dockmaster himself. These crocodile warnings set up one of the most ridiculous deaths in the Roadhouse remake, in which Brant's henchman Del gets eaten by a crocodile after Dalton pushes him into the ocean and fails to help him back up onto the dock. The cops search the area the next morning, but the dockmaster tells Dalton they won't find the body since crocs hide their food, which is why nobody believed him when Shancy got snatched. Ellie later echoes this tidbit about crocs hiding their food, prompting Dalton to ask if they teach that in kindergarten around here. The fact that the common behaviors of crocodiles appear to be common knowledge among locals suggests that these reptiles are a well-known part of the region's wildlife. Though it raised speculation, the implication in Roadhouse that crocodiles inhabit South Floridian waters is accurate. According to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, American crocodiles do reside along the coast of South Florida, which serves as the northern end of the species range. So, geographically speaking, Del becoming crocodile food in Roadhouse checks out, even if it is a wild way to go.